What's up everyone, my name is Scott and I work on cruise ships. Today is day 51 of 186 for my contract, and today we are we're almost to the Arctic Ocean here. We are passing a place called St. Lawrence Island, I believe. We're in the Bering Strait on the way to the Arctic Circle for solstice for tomorrow. And I decided I would start doing this Porthole Diaries that I've kind of coined. I think it's kind of funny. So here I am, sitting in my porthole, looking at you lovely people. And in just a few minutes, I'll show you what's outside. But just kind of reflecting on where I've been and where I'm going. So this last 51 days, I started on the ship as the onboard, the learning and development manager. And the last 2 weeks, I've had that opportunity to fill in for the HR manager who is gone. We have a gap in coverage for our HR managers. So on the ship, my position steps up and covers that role while the HR manager is off. So I'm about halfway through my month stint as the HR manager, and I really, really enjoy it. I was terrified of stepping up and being the HR manager. There's something about it that just seems kind of scary because you're responsible for everybody on the ship. And I don't think anybody else on the ship has that except the captain. The welfare and the coming and going of the crew all kind of sits within the HR team. So it seemed really scary. But what I found over the last 2 weeks is that it's a really natural fit for me. I really enjoy working with the crew, helping them through tough times. You know, people come and go, people get sick, people, at home get sick and pass away sometimes. And we help crew to get repatriated back to their home countries when these types of things happen. I help them with policies and with issues with their roommates and their jobs and their managers, and just helping them to navigate through their contract. And I really am enjoying myself. So I'm kind of wondering, what do I do about that? Do I apply to do HR manager permanently? I have my next contract. I just found out that I'm going to be working on the World Cruise. I'll be on Zuiderdam from the beginning of December until June of next year. And I have been asked or allowed to do this World Cruise. So it's like that's a bucket list item for me. So I don't know if maybe I stick around and continue doing L&D, my learning and development manager role, so I can go through that World Cruise, or I don't know, I guess I just need to see what time has. But anyways, here we are in the Bering Strait, day 51 of 186 days, and I am loving this contract. I love the ship. I'm on the Westerdam. It's a beautiful ship. The crew are fantastic. The leadership are great. It's a win-win. But on this Porthole Diary day 1, let me show you what we're looking at. So the Bering Strait in the North Pacific / Arctic Ocean isn't really as scary as I thought it was going to be. The fog has lifted. We have a bunch of high clouds, as you can see here. We are in the midnight sun tonight, so the sun will not set tonight. It will look like this probably for about 3 days now. And I haven't seen ice. I've been looking for ice for quite a while. I haven't seen any ice, but what I have seen is a lot of like driftwood, floating debris, but nothing that is overly interesting at this point. I'm hoping that when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to see some icebergs floating out there. I know that we're attempting to sail as far north as we can into the Arctic Circle. Our captain did announce that it will depend upon the wind and the age of the ice and how thick the ice is that we're sailing towards. At some point we hit the Arctic ice and we can't go any further. So we're just gonna have to play it by ear and see what happens. So tomorrow, I'm sure my Porthole Diaries will have some ice out there, and I'll be filming it and sharing it with you as well. I hope you guys have a good night and enjoy your day wherever you are.